Hey everyone, it's Bethany. It's time for my next update for my Pan That palette. This is technically my 6th update, but I'm going to call it 6 and 7 because it's the 7th month. I wasn't able to film an update before I had my son, so this is the end of July. So we're ending the 7th month of this Project Pan That palette, so I am just giving you guys the update on how it's been the last month and a half since I filmed update number 5. So I didn't make a ton of progress just because I haven't been wearing makeup very much over the last month or so. I'm gonna have to really ramp it up here in the next several months to try to get a ton of progress on these palettes. I'll have to be using these in a ton of eye looks and at least incorporating 1 or 2 shadows in everyday looks, and maybe kind of using some of these as multitasking, which I did actually for one of these items. So we'll get into the first palette. It is the MAC Intriguing Scarlett palette. I always include pictures of every month, so I will be doing that. And this is where I'm at right now. I do feel like there's a little bit more dip in both of these shadows, this gorgeous kind of shimmery green and then the burgundy. I have noticed I've been using this one a lot for the outer corner and been hitting the same spot over and over and over again, so hopefully they'll be pan here in the next few months. There is a little bit more of a dent in this shade here, as well as I did finally hit kind of the side pan of this gorgeous warm brown. That was kind of my goal, and I have done that. I thought that I'd be completed with this gorgeous golden champagne shade, but there's still a little bit left. How I've been using this to kind of get more bang out of my buck is I have been using it as a highlight, and it is a gorgeous highlight. It's actually what I'm wearing today. It's a beautiful one. Definitely not one for those who are going for a natural look. It has a lot of shine, as you can see, but I do think it's really pretty, and it's been kind of nice multitasking that shadow. Next we have the Maybelline Pink Punch palette. I have been working on all of these shadows. Last time I did complete the shimmery shade, and I do feel like there is more pan showing in each of the other shades. Been trying to use them quite a bit, incorporating them into a lot of different looks just to kind of warm those looks up. I've really been enjoying this palette a lot. I think that it kind of has spiced up a lot of my looks where I normally would be using like a brown or a taupe. Using one of these more like pinky mauve shades has really kind of spiced things up, and I do think that I'm gonna try to kind of multi-use this really light pinky shade as maybe a highlight as well. It's definitely gonna be intense, but I think that if I sheared it out a little bit on my cheeks, it might be really cool. Then I have the Rimmel Glam Eyes HD. This is in Black Cab. Didn't really use this a lot since the last update, so you're probably not going to see too much progress. Basically, the only thing that's a little bit different is I did try to get a little bit more movement on this second black shade that I'm trying to use up completely. I do feel like there's a little bit more of a dip in the silver. Been trying to use that a little bit more, and then I did start using these 2 shades over here, both of those kind of like gray and taupes, to work on completing those. But I will need to use this more here in the next few weeks to kind of make up for really not touching it at all. That is my progress over the last month and a half. Again, we're kind of reaching at the end of month 7 and heading into month 8 of this Pan That palette. So hopefully by my next update, I will for sure, my goal is for the next update is to totally have this shade done. I really want to make that happen. I would really like to hit pan on this green shade and continue to extend those neutrals. And then maybe, let's see, what else could I kind of do? Maybe even use up one of the shades in this, and then definitely that black one. What one could I try to work on? If I use this as a highlight, it's definitely going to go a lot faster. But this one right here obviously has the most progress in it so far, so maybe I could be able to use that one up. I really want to start seeing more complete pans gone from these shadows, so that's definitely my goal for next time. I hope you guys are doing fabulous on all of your projects, and don't forget to subscribe. That would mean the world to me, and I'll see you in one of my next videos. Bye!